Hi,
Hey,
Coconut.
Coconut. Hi, guys. Hey, Meral.
Hi, hi, Saman. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, how are you?
I'm
Talk.
good. I just finished like editing and like we just put up our latest episode, little about Little Woman, as you guys will know. It was a lot of fun making that video, like recording it because it was like one of my favorite books growing up, and also I really enjoyed the movie, the one that came out in 2019. I never watched the older one, the 1994 one, but like
Oh,
I did watch the new one, and I really enjoyed that. So that was pretty fun. What do you call it? What was your take on it? Like, how did you like Little Woman and the episode that we recorded?
okay. So basically, um, I don't remember reading Little Woman. I feel like I watched it as a kid, and then I rewatched the old one, the 1994 one. Was it 1994? Was it 2004?
1994. Remember, I put up a picture on
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
it
yes.
was
That's true.
1994 with Kristen Dunst and Claire Danes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's so young in it.
yeah.
But yeah, like I remember watching it because I think it was on NBC,
Mhm.
but I rewatched it with my cousin, like the same version. I still haven't watched Emma Watson's remake of it because unfortunately I was not able to watch that. But what I did realize though is that growing up, I thought Jo March was like definitely the most empowered girl, and all her sisters are so lame or whatever. But when I rewatched it as an adult, I realized that, which is something I did mention in the podcast as well, that every single sister was empowered in her own particular way.
Interesting.
So
Yeah,
yeah, so
yeah.
that was my take on it.
That's really cool. I mean, Little Woman wasn't the only thing we talked about. I guess we like kind of like breezed over like the Aurat March that happened in Pakistan. We also
Yeah,
talked about Khalil or Rahman, which I
yeah,
think which kind of like triggered both of us, didn't it? Like I feel like
we
I got
did.
hot under the collar. I was just like, oh, I hate him. Like I just remembered everything that I like witnessed.
You don't want to watch the video because when I rewatched it, you could tell how angry both of us were
Yeah,
getting as we were speaking. But
yeah.
I think we kept our cool on the
Mhm.
podcast. Like I
Yeah,
think we did a good job with it.
yeah.
So
I
yeah.
mean, you know what's good? We didn't record this audio, like this video, when the whole thing was actually happening. Because I
Yeah.
remember, like, back then, like Instagram would have like so many like little clips of like everything he had done or like said,
Yeah.
and like and they would have like clips of like you mentioned how like other actresses were sitting with him, and he would say something like really
Yeah.
horrendous or whatever, and then they had to like just sit there quietly. Like I remember seeing
Yeah.
a lot of those clips as well, and it would be like, oh my god, it is so hard to be a woman sometimes. Like you have to just be like,
It is. It is.
oh, but like
Do you get
whatever
me? Like
you.
it's yeah, it's like it's so funny. It's like it's a never ending uphill battle no matter where you are in life.
Mhm.
And it is very difficult. I mean, for people like Isa Khan and Haramani, who are like really well-known actresses, well established as well. And I mean their husbands, their respective husbands are also, you know, really wonderful artists and spokespersons. I don't know. I can't speak. But they still couldn't say anything because it was like, I think it was also like respect, which is
Mhm.
a whole other thing. Like I do want to talk about this on the podcast at some point, where like I want to talk about like if we've been programmed to respect people who we know are clearly toxic for us, for our lives. But yeah, that's
I
like,
think it's like
there's
about
going to be a
age,
massive
right?
trigger warning.
It's
Yeah,
about
it's also
age.
about age,
Yeah, if like
for
somebody's
sure.
older than you just feel like, okay, I have to be like a bit more respectful or whatever.
Even young ones, like, oh, you have to be nice to them. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be
You
though. I
know,
want to kick this child. Oh,
oh, please don't do that. I can't have my like other podcasts have me in jail, you know?
it's okay. We're already started the petition. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of Little Women, someone, do
Mhm.
you do you feel like you related to any one of the characters?
More than the rest? Okay, let me think. That's a really good question. I would say, okay, so I would say two people. Okay, so I kind of relate a little bit to Meg, in the sense that she was like oldest, and like, she felt like the burden of responsibility, and she was like her mom's right hand kind of thing, and her and her
Yeah,
mom were
yeah,
like best friends type of like situation. And like I kind of feel like, not only like specifically with my mom, but like I just feel like I have a little bit more responsibility towards my parents because I'm the oldest, and I feel like the cultural pressure of like, the things I need to achieve by like, like ASAP, so that.
yeah,
And then so like I feel like Meg also felt that. And then
yeah,
secondly, I would say like Joe, because I love like, I'm a really big fan of literature, and like, I know
yeah,
Joe was like a writer, so it's a bit different. I like reading as opposed to actually writing something. But like, I'm really like into that kind of stuff though, like a literature, and I'm sort of like a like in my own like world kind of person. Like I, the way Joe was like, she just like had her goals, and like, that. Yeah,
yeah.
so I would say both of them. What about you? Do you think you like relate better with any of the characters?
I feel like if you had asked me when I was a teenager, I would have said Joe
Hmm.
because she's super cool.
Right.
But I feel like now I'm more like Beth.
What? Why? The quiet one that plays the piano and
Okay.
passes away?
So okay, so
Bro, switch
I
right
will tell
now.
you.
I did not allow you to pick her.
See, okay, so it's interesting that you said that because I want us to do a quiz on BuzzFeed. Again, not a paid promotion.
Yeah.
A quiz on BuzzFeed to see if we actually do relate to the people that we have.
Yeah.
But here's my justification for Beth. Okay.
Yeah.
When I turned 14, I remember looking at my parents, looking them straight in the eye, and I was just like, I've lived half my life. And my dad was like, how old do you think we are?
Oh my
I was like,
God.
yeah, and I was so concerned. And like, and obviously that was like half a life ago.
Yeah.
So I turned 28 quite recently, I would say. I'm not letting anyone know my actual birthday. But yeah, like at that point I was just like, oh my God, according to my 14-year-old self, I should die now.
Oh my goodness. So
But
morbid.
so morbid. But other than, I mean, someone, I texted you the other day saying, oh, I think I have a tumor and an inoperable tumor in my brain. But other than that, I feel like with Beth, because Beth, despite anything and everything, she still wanted to hang out with the family, and the Hummel baby got her sick, but it never brought her down. I feel like I would do that
Yeah. You
to
do,
boast
you
about
know
my own
what?
personality. But
You
yeah,
do have that personality though. You are very like
yeah,
like caring and into like
yeah.
the NGO and
Oh,
like that kind of aspect of life. Like, yeah, you
you can
wanted to
stop
do that,
flattering me.
right? Like build houses for
I did, I
Habitat.
did. I
What's it,
did.
Habitat for Humanity? Is that what it's
Habitat for
called?
Humanity. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I wanted to Habitat for Humanity. But other than that, I just remember like sometimes I remember like when I was at Sky, which is a place that we mentioned in our last podcast as well and video. Um, I remember like this one time the caretaker wasn't there and we had an adult, like we had a couple of adult children, students who had to go to the bathroom, but they needed assistance. And I was just like, okay. And my aunt, and I love my aunt Asma from the bottom of my heart. She's like, no, you're absolutely not doing this. I'm gonna handle this. Like, like if someone's like thrown up, I'm like ready to like clean it. And they're just like, can you not?
Yeah.
But I feel like because I'm so careless like that, I will probably end up getting like sick somehow
Okay, stop.
because I
Why?
also don't go to the doctor.
No,
I don't
God
know.
will
It's just
protect
fun.
you from all the nice
There's
things
always
that
an
you're
adventure.
doing.
But yeah, so would you be open to doing a quiz with
Oh
me?
yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so
Okay.
we're
I'm
doing
going to read
the
the questions though.
BuzzFeed quiz,
So,
right?
okay. Yeah. So it says these 7 simple questions will reveal which Little Woman sister you're most like. So
Mhm,
obviously we're picking between the 4 March girls,
mhm.
which are Meg, Beth, Amy, and Joe.
Yeah.
So pick a book, someone. I'm going to pick my book. The
Okay.
options, Dear Coconuts, are Macbeth, Pride and Prejudice, Little Woman, and Sense and Sensibility.
Well, I feel like I should pick out of respect to what we did our podcast on.
No, tell me which book. I'm going to pick Macbeth.
Okay. I'm actually really gonna pick Little Woman because I mean I've read all of them except for Sense and Sensibility. I've never read it,
Same,
but I watched the
same.
movie for it, so I do know what the like thing
I
it's
didn't
about.
watch it. I didn't watch it. I was like, I will read the book one day. What talent would you choose if you could? Art, music, writing, or dancing?
Oh, that's hard. I wish I had all four of these talents.
I know.
I'm gonna say writing.
I'm gonna say music because you
Nice.
two want to learn the piano. I'm not tailoring this, I swear. How would your friends describe you? Stylish, shy, determined, kind.
We should
Well,
answer for
someone,
each other. I mean, I
someone,
would say you're kind for sure.
really? I'd say you're kind.
Oh my god. Should we both click kind then?
Kind it is.
Okay.
Kind. If you could have one wish for yourself, it would be money, love, endless childhood, success.
Oh my god. Endless childhood?
I feel like I am on endless childhood.
Yes, same. Honestly, I don't want to go back to high school or so. Nope. Money, love, or success. Okay, money is like really good. Success is really good too. Love is no, I'm kidding.
It is wishful thinking, though. I don't think it's realistic at all.
Hmm.
So,
I
love.
can't pick between money and success. I'm gonna go with success because I guess money would follow that.
I'm gonna pick love because I think everything would follow that.
Oh my god, that is such a good answer. Hence, you were kind. Yeah, I'm picking success. Go on. Read
Okay.
the next part.
Choose a man. Choose a man from Little Women. Father March, John Brooks, Professor Pear. I can never pronounce his last name. His name and Lori.
The professor.
Lori.
Okay. It was what is it? Timothy Chalamet in the
Yeah.
2019 movie. That's a
Yep.
cute
Yep.
guy.
That's a cute guy. Even the character is super cute.
Hmm.
Choose an animal: cat,
Oh my god,
hamster,
cat.
dog.
Don't even
No
read
animals for me.
more.
Oh
Cat.
my god, hamster. Because it's the closest thing to funny.
Hmm.
Most importantly, do you think Amy should have ended up with Lori?
Uh, I'm gonna say probably not, but I'm not bothered by it.
I'm gonna say no, Joe.
Makes sense.
Do you have your result?
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so perfect. What did you get?
What did you get?
I got Meg. I literally
I
picked
got
Meg.
Beth. I got Beth.
Oh my god, this is amazing. This quiz is honest and real, guys. Oh,
No pop
wow.
psychology involved whatsoever. It's so funny. Could you read your description for
Yeah, sure.
Meg?
It says you're motherly and kind. Many come to you for a dose of caring but logical advice, and it seems as though you always know exactly what to say. Practicality isn't all you're about, though you're stylish, elegant, and know how to have a good time. Mm.
Wow, that's actually pretty well done.
I kind
Okay,
of like
Beth
it.
marches. Great. Beth marches, and nod along if you agree or shake your head if you disagree. You are sweet, kind, selfless. Your creativity and kind nature makes everyone feel loved and at ease. That's my sister.
True.
Through all of life's ups and downs, you keep a smile on your face and try to see the positive in everything you do. Nope, not at all,
Come
but sure,
on.
why not?
To some
I
extent,
don't.
you do.
I mean, yeah, after I've had like 10 hours of rants
Mm.
and cries, but yeah, I guess that was fun.
That was so fun. I loved it. Wow.
um what are you drinking, Saman?
Ooh, I am drinking coffee. What about you? What are
Nice.
you drinking?
I'm drinking tea, chamomile tea,
Ooh,
because I need it
nice.
after the crazy day I had. So
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I needed some coffee because I was doing nothing and I just felt like I
Oh
needed
my
something
god.
to
I'm running
help
on like three
me.
cups of coffee. I had like 3 cups of coffee today, which is why I need like chamomile tea to like kind of balance it out.
Right, right.
Which isn't working. But yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Cool. So, any parting words? Wait,
Ah,
I
do
feel like
you
I'm
have
gonna
any
make my
parting
sister
words?
take the quiz. Well, no.
Mm.
What? Like, listen to the podcast? I don't know.
Yeah,
Comment
you guys
below.
have to listen to the podcast.
Like, subscribe. Videos every Thursdays. Podcast every Tuesday.
Oh my god, exactly. Yes. We should
Yeah.
I was always thinking about that. Like, you know how usually YouTubers have like an outro, like where they
Yeah.
like mention all their Instagrams or YouTube, their Twitter and like etc. But we never do that.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
to do that.
We need to do that. Yeah. Like, people please follow our Twitter as well. We tweet every now and then. It's called
Mhm.
at unscripted UC1. So
All the links are like in our like YouTube page. You'll find it.
pew pew
Yeah.
pew 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 everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh,
All
really nice
right.
catching up with you.
It was really nice catching up with you too, Saman.
Yeah.
Have a lovely week. See you next
Yeah,
time.
for sure. All
Bye,
right.
coconuts.
Bye. Bye, coconut.
Bye.